win the Super Bowl, and since that day, people have questioned his toughness. Let's get to the highlight.
Matthew Stafford, 1-3 career as a starter against the Bears, and Jay Cutler, as you said, would prove he's a pretty tough dude. First quarter, no score. Matt Forte runs left.
Yeah, he's tough.
39 yards.
Tough to bring down, too.
Down to the line. 7 is where he was brought down. Forte had 71 yards in the first half. Next play, 1st and goal now. Here's Cutler. He finds Brandon Marshall, 7-yard touchdown. The Bears lead 7-0. Look at Marshall's arm. Get that guy a bandage or something. Got blood dripping down.
No, that's about being a football player.
That's downright dirty. 2 Bears possessions later. Jay Cutler scrambling. He gets a little 24-yard pickup there. Corey Williams gets called for a personal foul. That moves down to the Lions 21. That leads to a 39-yard field goal, and the Bears lead 10-0. Second quarter now. Cutler pressured, and here's that play. That's a whole lot of man coming down on Jay Cutler. An 8-yard loss, but that'll knock the wind out of you. That'll take your ribs out just a bit. It'll shake your head up just a bit.
Look at Sue checking on him, though. That's not the Sue that we know.
Saying that's a kind-hearted Indominus.
It looks like a lion in the Serengeti taking down his prey. That is what that looks like. Cutler would leave. He would come back, though.
He says now bruised ribs after the game. Bruised ego here for Stephon Logan. Again, he mishandles a punt. This is third quarter. Zach Bowman just signed back off the streak with the recovery.
He was making a lot of bad decisions.
Got to hold on to the ball. Leads to a Robbie Gould 21-yard field goal. Lions get the ball back. Matthew Stafford and a Burleson, and here's an injury here for a Lion. And it's a wide receiver, and it's his right leg. Gets caught underneath him.
Praying for you, Nate. Hopefully just a hyperextension. We'll see.
Nate Burleson in front of the program. We send our best. 9 plays later, 1st and goal from the 2. Stafford over the head of Calvin Johnson, but Peanut.
Yeah, but how about the job Peanut did all game against Calvin Johnson?
Pass interference there.
Great play.
They go back on 1st down.
This is what we grew accustomed to seeing last year end up in 6 points. This year, not so much. Great coverage. Great coverage by Peanut.
Charles Tillman gets a hand in there. At that point, Calvin Johnson only 1 catch for 6 yards. Next play, they go to the ground. Joyce Bell, if you're going to hold that ball over and try to get it over the goal line, you got to hold on. He could not do it. And it's going to be a fumble. Brian Urlacher recovers. They review it. It's Bears football right there in the 1. Let's go to the 4th quarter now. Still 13-0. Lions trying to get something going. Stafford to Calvin Johnson for 12 yards and a 1st down to the 30. That is only his 2nd catch of the game. 3 plays later, Stafford again wants Calvin Johnson. Picked off by Chris Conte at the Bears 20. But they'd review it, and they overturn it. They say incomplete, it hit the ground. 4 plays later, you are not going to overturn that. It's dropped. Major Wright could not hang on. Next play, 3rd and goal. The 11th play of the drive. Incomplete, back in the end zone, Calvin Johnson. They're going for it now, 4th down. 12th play of the drive. Have to score. Under 3 to go. Stafford flushed out and picked off. DJ Moore.
4th down, just trying to make a play. But
that is not a good look right there.
You see the snot bubbles? I saw the snot bubbles.
He'd be okay. The Bears would eventually punt. Lions get the ball back. Here, Stafford to Titus Young for 21. That gets it down to the 35. We're now under a minute remaining. Lions out of timeouts. Stafford again to Titus Young. My dog was named Titus, by the way, growing up. Did I tell you that?
No.
Okay, that's good for 23 now to the
next play. Next play.
2 plays later. Ryan Broyles, touchdown. First NFL touchdown for the former Oklahoma Sooner. It's a 13-7 ball game. Onside kick. Got to go onside kick.
Oh, got to get a better onside kick.
Earl Bennett.
Earl?
Jay Cutler's Vanderbilt teammate, Earl Bennett, with the recovery. And again, Cutler says ribs on the right side. Bruised ribs. He hung in there. He played. Jason Campbell briefly. But at the end, it's Brian Urlacher and Jay Cutler winning this game, 13-7. And Urlacher afterwards with our Michelle Beisner.